What's going on, guys? We are back with another video, and today
we are finally overlanding.
Finally overlanding in Utah. It's Friday evening. We got off work and drove straight down, and found this pretty nice camp spot just on the north side of Moab. As you can see, the hill behind us kind of blocking us from, sheltering us from the wind a little bit. And yeah, we're gonna be doing some trail riding this weekend and some camping. So
stay tuned.
Yes, we'll see you guys in the morning. As with any off-road adventure, we started off the day by airing down our tires and disconnecting the sway bar end link quick disconnects. If you have a Ranger, these are a total game changer on the trail. So make sure to go check them out at outlandishoverland.com and pick up a set for you today. Alrighty, we've made it to our first trail, and as you can see from the sign behind me, we are at the 7 Mile Rim Trail. So excited to see what the Ranger can do on 35s on this trail, and
let's go have some fun.
Yeah.
Right, got our first little rock climb of the day. We're going to see if Bumper clears this bad boy. Go a little. Straighten out. Come. Come. You're gonna go up. Keep it coming. Okay. So this is our next obstacle. Definitely have a lot of maneuvering through, so see what she does on 35s. It's here. Move up. Bump on this side. This is a big one next, so there you go. This is that big one. You're gonna need a bump. Nice. Turn a little bit more to the driver's side. Try and get that driver's side tire in this little crease here. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is where having a front locker would come in handy. So in the crease for the line that we picked, your passenger tire has to bump probably like a good 2 feet. There's no traction on this front driver's side. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys can see that back tire spinning. Adjust it. Oh, that's your bumper. Is your rear locker on? Okay. Let's try going this way. Keep her coming, slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep her coming, keep her coming. There we go. Nice. Just pick a different line. One with better traction. Bump that rear. Good. All right. So, this is the second fender that we popped one of the tabs off of, and it's a center tab, just from the articulation with the 35. We're just going to have to shave them down and add some more rivets to make it work. Obviously out here we don't have that type of equipment, so we've just made the call that yeah, the truck is going to look a little bit stupid, but we're just going to take them off to be able to salvage them. We had tried popping a zip tie through this one earlier, probably 10 minutes into this trail. We popped it off, and as you can see, they're pretty flimsy and they just keep catching. So we're just going to easily chop that whole piece off to keep the fenders, but for now we're just going to salvage it and just take them off. So if you notice that the truck looks a little funky, that's why. Nice little drop off. That's why we got skid plates. Careful with that rear. So we found this little ledge, and of course we're gonna try and go up it.
And to give a little more context, the person currently spotting me in the video, his name is Patrick. So he drives a black Toyota Tacoma that we ended up meeting on the trail. So we were both out there solo wheeling, and we ended up deciding to convoy together for the rest of the trail. And what was great about that is we ended up making a new friend and having a great time.
We're gonna try a different line for a different approach so we don't get hung up. Let's see if this works. Still ended up in that hole. Yeah. My goodness. That's not a good line. There's nothing here. Okay, that tire bumped. That rear's going up. There we go. So made a little buddy along the way with an IFS Tacoma. So nice and easy. Got a nice little line through, so should get some pretty interesting articulation on here. Down this nice little rock climb.
All right, so we made it to our first lookout here, and as you can see, absolutely stunning. It's crazy to think that we were down there early this morning on that highway, and now we're all the way up here. It's 180 views all around. It's absolutely gorgeous. Those are the La Salle Mountains back there that you see that still have some snow on them.
That's Arches.
Yeah, and that's Arches over there, all those rock structures over there. It's absolutely breathtaking and amazing. So
Let's keep going.
let's keep hitting those trails.
Keep her coming. Go a little straight. Drop. camera definitely does not do this big old hill justice, but I'm gonna give her a go. There's that dip.
That was fun, 23 degrees.
23 degrees. Sheesh.
Alrighty, so we made it here to Uranium Arch. It's definitely a cool sight to see. Make sure you're paying attention and check it out if you do the 7-mile rim. The trail, it is easy to miss because you can keep going and kind of bypass it, so make sure you take note of this.
Yeah, right there. Driver?
This obstacle that you see here was the largest obstacle on the 7-mile rim trail. Cameras never do any off-roading obstacle justice. It always makes it look smaller than it is. I mean, if you see me, I look relatively small on this hill, and I am 6'5".
This cool little stepping rock structure, which is kind of intense, so should definitely push the truck to its limits and figure out where we're rubbing. definitely get some serious articulation here. Right, a little smack. That rear. Ooh, barely made that.
Should be good there. Sit straight. Your passenger's gonna drop.
He's gonna want to start turning. Keep her coming. Keep her coming. Passengers about to drop. Alright, and then start cutting.
Come my way, passenger. Yeah. Good right there.
There we go. Ooh, that's a nice little drop down. You're about to drop. You're going down. Whoa. I don't know if your diff is going to clear that. Okay. Good. Got about 2 more inches. Watch that back. All right. Put another little spicy down. Rear's about to drop. There you go. right back up. Articulation.
As we neared the end of the 7-mile rim trail, it ended up turning into sandy roads surrounded by beautiful red cliffs. Well, we finally made it to our campsite for tonight. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. Views all around. Ironically, this wasn't our number one choice. We actually hadn't stumbled upon this one because all the choices that we did have, should have known it's peak season here in Moab, and they were pretty easy to get to. So your basic SUVs with, and your Camrys and stuff like that were all occupying those. So this one was definitely more secluded and a bit more treacherous to get to, and you can't deny the views, so it's fantastic. But if you want to find any campsites like this, I actually started a Discord. It's free to join. The link will be down in the description. And essentially what I did, instead of doing how other YouTubers do Patreons and stuff like that, it's more of a free place for just a community of enthusiasts just like myself and just like you watching this video, so you could talk with others, get ideas, and share campsites and trails. So feel free to click it down in the description, and if you're new around here and haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing. Now if you're hearing all the rubbing in the video, after removing the rear fender flare, you can see it's kind of doing the same thing as the front. It's just this little lip that it's caught and it's pulled it out. So anytime it articulates, it grabs this lip and it rubs on. So more cutting that will need to be done when I get home.
All right, guys, so we pulled up to camp. I know it's technically one day late, but we have the chef cooking up some late Cinco de Mayo. We're gonna do quesadillas or tacos. So yeah.
After we finished our dinner, we sat and watched the sunset over the beautiful Moab landscape. We were both really tired from being out in the sun and wheeling all day, so we ended up going to bed shortly after the sun had set. Good morning! We woke up just a little while ago to this beautiful, amazing view, had some breakfast, packed up, and we're ready to go. So we're gonna hit some trails on the way out. The direction we came was from that way, but after looking at the maps, the road is much closer that way, which I'm assuming most people that are up here come from that direction, because it is probably only about maybe a mile or so, versus the route we came was much further and much more technical. But we're gonna go back that way to show you a little bit of what we went through to get to this spot, and it's a little more exciting than just getting onto the main road and driving home. So
Alrighty, guys, so we are on our way out. This is the fun little trail that we took to get to our campsite that we showed you guys. So here we have a nice little rock climb, some articulation going on. here is there's a lot of rocks, but there is a lot of sand on them, so it can kind of be tricky to get traction, but it's definitely a whole lot of fun. Steep, rocky downhill.
Alrighty guys, that's it for this video. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more off-road and overland adventures. And we'll see you guys in the next video. But wait! New outro alert!